Hey guys, the DVD update here for Christmas week 2010 on the Real DVD Watchers. I want to start off by wishing everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. For today's review, I will be doing the movie Scrooged, starring Bill Murray. Scrooged, came out 1988, I believe. What? Tom already did it? Oh, son of a... So how about that local sports team in your area? I watched another movie other than Scrooged, although I will say I watched Scrooged for the first time and it was very cool. I liked it and enjoyed it. I probably will watch it next Christmas too. It'll go right along with A Christmas Story. So yeah. I went onto the interwebs and I typed in like top Christmas comedies or something, because I just watched Scrooged and I'm in a Christmas comedy mood, not so much like a Christmas drama or anything like that. I wanted to laugh some, so I found this little movie that someone was talking about called Trapped in Paradise, and so I quickly found that on the internet and watched it, and I'm going to tell you about it right now. Trapped in Paradise came out in 1994. It is a Christmas comedy. It's about three brothers. Wow, there was just some fuzz, I'm sorry. There's about three brothers, and they are played by Nicolas Cage. This is an interesting little mixed match of things. Nicolas Cage, Dana Carvey, and John Lovitz. It also has some other recognizable faces in there, but those are the three main characters. And it starts off, Nicolas Cage it's basically a family of thieves, and it starts off with Nicolas Cage. They live in New York City. He steals a wallet with like $800 in it, but he just can't find himself to take the money and do what he's supposed to, which is take the money and dish the wallet, because he sees that in the wallet there's family, kids, dogs, cats. He's got the pictures in there. And so he mails it back to him. And then you have his brothers, who are currently in jail for, I'm not sure what they're in jail for, but they stole some stuff. And he finds out that due to prison overpopulation, they have chance to be paroled. And so the two brothers, of course, are played by John Lovitz and Dana Carvey, who are both funny in their own right. And via the parole board, John Lovitz goes into this speech about how they should be let go and they've learned their lesson, and they get paroled. And then they convince their brother, through their mom, they convince their brother to take them to Paradise, Pennsylvania, to help go find the daughter of another prison inmate, which isn't what it seems to be at the time. And while they're there, they find this in Paradise, Pennsylvania. They find this bank that basically has no security whatsoever and just got a shipment of money in. So you can almost tell what happens there. And of course, this Paradise, Pennsylvania is a very small town. Everyone's just super nice, and it's Christmas time, obviously, which is why I'm doing this review here. And that's basically what's going down with the movie. 1994. Now this kind of has it's haters and it's lovers. If you check out like IMDb reviews, I think it's like a 5 point something on IMDb, a 10% on Rotten Tomatoes or something. And it seems that people rather like this movie or they don't like it. I'm in the middle because, with John Lovitz and Dana Carvey, you think is going to be kind of funny. I only chuckled a couple times throughout the whole movie. It actually is kind of long. It's an hour and 51 minutes. But I did watch it in its entirety. They each have their own funny parts. Surprisingly, Nicolas Cage was funny just for a little bit, but it seemed like a little bit of overacting on his part. Dana Carvey was actually pretty much the funniest guy there, which is what I would have thought to begin with. He plays pretty much a kleptomaniac who just has to steal everything around him. And he does that throughout the movie, and it kind of gets really old because it keeps going back to that bit where he just takes everything even if he doesn't need it. So that gets kind of old, and he talks in this weird type of voice, which actually is pretty funny. Then you have John Lovitz, who basically is presented as a liar throughout the movie, who can't tell the truth. He just twists people to get what he wants, and he doesn't care who he hurts in the process, including his own family. So he wasn't that funny, and his character kind of annoyed me. The same thing with Nicolas Cage. He has a couple of funny moments, but otherwise it was kind of like over the top, even kind of bland acting. You know, he kind of does that sometimes. But the real two funniest people in this are definitely the mother, who, what is her name? I can't recall her name right now, but she is very funny. She steals the scenes that she's in, and Dana Carvey is the other one. And there's some other elements, like, Nicolas Cage meets this girl in town. You know, there's some FBI people looking for it. Two convicts break out of jail to go after the money in Paradise, Pennsylvania as well. So you got all that mixed in to an hour and 51-minute movie, which is kind of long. Of course, since it's a Christmas family, well, it's not really a family movie, but it's a Christmas movie, you know, you kind of know what the ending is going to turn out to be. It's too good to be true type of ending, so take that for what you will. Would I recommend it? I probably give this around what the IMDb rating is, about like a 5.7. It was cool to watch it just this once, but it's not going into my Christmas rotation like Scrooged will be, which I watched for the first time the other day, as I said before, and A Christmas Story and Lethal Weapon. It's not going to go in that list, but it was an okay watch for just that day. I was bored. It was my day off, so I popped it in. So, like I said before, thanks for commenting and rating and subscribing to the Real DVD Watchers. As always, you know, definitely you guys, I hope you guys have a safe and Merry Christmas, and same thing goes for the new year. This has been the DVD Update, so don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, do what you do, and I'll see you when I see you.